Hey, good morning everybody. It's Nicole here, workout number 7 of our hiatus break from the world. I'm coming at you from a home video, of course, down in the construction zone again today, so hopefully you don't all mind. Today's workout is a 20-10 Tabata. So this is a traditional 20-second on, 10-second break. 2 moves for each Tabata. There are 8 rounds total, so you'll do 4 20-second intervals for a cardio move, and you'll follow it up with 1 weighted move, and you'll just switch back and forth for all 8 rounds, and then we'll move to the next Tabata. So each one set up like that, a cardio move and a strength move. I will tell you today, I'm going to incorporate more on the bands. We talked about that a little bit in yesterday's workouts. So as you can see here, they're nothing special, just long and straight, and I like this because then I can do with it what I want, whether I do overhead lat pull downs, whether I do curls, lateral raises, front raises, whatever. Push-ups you can do, so we'll do some with this. So if you have some of these, grab those for the workout today. So again, just traditional 20-second Tabatas. And we're going to start with our warm-up on the first Tabata. So we're going to do mountain climbers and a lunge overhead press for our weighted interval. Make sure you have your weights close by, because on that 10-second rest we will switch back and forth. So thanks so much for joining in. Everybody have a great day. Remember to wash those hands, and we'll get started with our first Tabata. Cooper's playing video games and laundry's going, so God only knows what you can hear. All right, so mountain climbers, you're in that plank. Now I'm not going all out here. I really just want to get the blood flowing. Weights in those hands, pressing away from the floor. You're welcome to march this. Just driving that knee up into the chest. I'm going to go ahead and grab my band or my weights. We're going to do a lunge overhead press. So I'm going to have one foot in the middle. Lunge air position right here. So it's lunge down, press up. Whether you have cans of soup, a couple of candles in your hand, or no weights at all. Time. All right, back to those mountain climbers. Now, I'm going to show you a few exercises today using the plates as my sliders. So I just want to demonstrate that with you. So legs are just sliding in and out, so driving them up into the chest. Make sure you switch legs. Other legs going in the lead, steps right in the middle, lunge and press. Making sure that those feet are never in a straight line. You want those to be offset for good balance. If your band happens to be shorter and you need a little bit more length, just use one. Okay, you can always just use one and switch each time. Back to those mountain climbers. Over halfway. Maybe add a little twist to get a little deeper. Maybe you're still marching, that's cool. Now we're going back to that first leg, okay? Lunge, press. Again, you can go to one arm at a time. If it's too much, always alternate them, or just do one at a time. All right, guys, you got this. One more of each move. And the first Tabata is done. Let's go. climbers, you got this. Looking out in front of you, not down at your toes. Here we go. Oh, I gotta alternate. So straight down and straight up with those legs, leading with that back knee. 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, quick break, quick drink. Now our next Tabata lunge jumps. So right here, you can add those arms for intensity, or maybe you're just stepping it out. Weights in that front leg, driving up through those heels, or you're switching. All right, so I'm gonna grab my band, maybe wrap it a couple times around my arms, hands. Arms are straight up overhead. We're just driving down through those elbows and back up. Pull down, up. So I want you to think about squeezing those shoulder blades together. Driving those elbows straight down. There's your break. Back to those lunge jumps. Here we go. Nice big steps. Now if you need to slow it down, that's good. Hey, you pick your poison and you keep going. If perhaps your band isn't quite strong enough, maybe you need more resistance, you can always double it up. Pull down, release. Or just tighten those arms, bring those hands a little closer together at the top. And that band is coming right behind the neck on this. You're thinking about squeezing everything down the sides. There's your break, 10 seconds, back to your lunge jumps. Here we go. Maybe I'm gonna use my arms. Maybe I'm going for speed. Maybe they're a little bit lower, maybe a little bit quicker. Or maybe I just want to step it out. Pull downs.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
So I've had a few of these bands at home, and they were just kind of getting old, and some of them had broken. So I grabbed these new pack, there was 5 of them, and I think they were like $11. So definitely, here you go. Last set of lunge jumps. Definitely a great way to add some resistance in a cheap way. Hand weights can run you pretty expensive, especially when you get into a couple different sets. Of course, shoulders, biceps, triceps won't be nearly as heavy as what you would need for your legs. So you can get into quite a bit of money in sets of weights. All right, last 20 seconds. And then we'll take a quick breather, grab a drink, and we'll get into the next 2. Here we go. Come on, squeeze. Drive those elbows down. Pull down. Pull it apart. There's your break. All right, I'm gonna pause this. Go ahead and grab a drink, okay? Our next 2 moves, air squats and push-ups. Now on these air squats, I want you to get some air. okay? So you're just squatting down about shoulder width apart, okay? Driving the hips back, air, air. You can also push the air away if you want it that way. If you're not a jumper, knees, hips, back, whatever, just go to your toes. Squat, reach toes, squat, reach toes. And we've got push-ups. I do want to show you this with using the band as well. If you're just looking to change things up a bit, same band, okay? It's gonna wrap around my back, underneath those armpits and come right at chest height. From here, I can go to the wall or I can go to the floor, whether you're on your knees or your toes. And those hands are just gonna hold on to that band just for some extra resistance, okay? I get set up in my push-up position and that band just adds a little something extra there, okay? Again, you can always use the wall. Let me turn you real quick for that. So you can always do the same thing whether you use the band or not. Feet are set up in a diagonal away from the wall, and you just want to remember to lead with that chest. Okay, so hands are a little bit south. Just lead with that chest down and press away. So you always have that option as well. All right, and then the next two are slider jacks. So if you've got those sliders at home or even just a couple of plastic or paper plates, I'll use the sliders for the jacks. So slider jacks and curls. So we'll go back to the band. Whether you have 2 feet in the middle or 1, but we've got curls, okay? So we'll work biceps there. All right, we'll get started with the music. Hopefully you've had a drink. You're ready to go. So air squats and push-ups. Here we go. Exploding off those toes. There's no right or wrong way. So whatever your intensity is, just keep moving. All right, we're going to push-ups. Toes, knees against the wall. Bands or no bands. Woo. Air squats. Here we go. Woo. Back to those push-ups. Make sure you're keeping that booty tucked, nice and flat. Air squats. Round 5. That means you're over halfway. The other good part is you only have one more set of these air squats. Push-ups. Now make sure on those push-ups, those hands are staying directly underneath that chest. Head is staying up, never tuck it under, looking in front of you, and you're pushing for those elbows to hit that 5 o'clock, 4 o'clock type position. All right, last set of each. Here we go. Come on, explode off those toes. Maybe you're right here. No quitters. Only a few more seconds. There you go. Last set of push-ups, you got this. Woo. My hips are tucked under, nice and tight. I'm on my knees, but that's okay. I'm leading with my chest. My elbows aren't going out to the side. There's your break. All right, I'm gonna go into those slider jacks. I am gonna use those plates. Toes are right in the middle. And I'm in this jack position. And they're just sliding out and in. Break. Curls. Weights, bands, whatever you got, cables. All right, guys, so if you don't like using the plates or you don't have sliders, paper usually works better. You can do this, just regular plank jacks. Remember to keep those hips tucked under, and they're just sliding if you got them. Hips are tucked under, nice and tight. Back to your curls. Don't talk to me right now. Halfway. Curl. Come on, elbows are in tight. Coming right up. Finish this one up, guys. There you go. Back to your sliders. I'm gonna show you plank jacks. You always have this option. Again, hands are directly underneath those shoulders, and I'm just opening and closing those legs. Hips are tucked under, belly buttons up and into the spine. Curls. It's quick, you gotta go back and forth. Maybe you need more. Curl them around those bands or that cable a couple extra times. Maybe you step more, in or out, to tighten up that lever. Woo. One more of each. One more of each. 40 seconds of work. Here we go. Here you go, last set of curls. Here we go, curl. There's your break, guys. Go ahead and grab a drink and come on back. grab that drink. We'll preview the next 4 moves for the next 2 cycles. So we've got shuffle taps, okay, and squat front raise. So for this one, I want to clear some space. Shuffle taps are going to be just you're shuffling back and forth, but I'm going to hit the floor. No weights are needed, but you do want some space, so make sure you spread out. I'm actually going to go front and back here because the spin bikes are on the sides, but here, let me turn this. Okay, so I'm just going to shuffle back and front, shuffle to the front and hit it, shuffle to the back, hit it, back and forth, okay? So shuffle taps and then squat front raise. So whether I have a weight or no weights at all, for this one, arms are staying out in front of you, okay? You squat down and you lower the weight, and then you come up all the way up overhead, okay? So you keep those arms straight the whole time. You come down, arms come down, you push up, arms go up. Okay, so that's the first 2. And then from there, we've got long jumps and back squats, okay? So again, you need not lots of room for this one. You start to the back, you long jump forward, landing soft on those toes, soft on those knees, and then you speed run back. So big jump, squat, speed run back. If you don't like the jump, bad knees, whatever, just give me a long jump, maybe a puddle jump, okay, big step, and then you can still football feet those legs back. And then back squat. So my weight is gonna come back overhead, arms are by the ears, and that weight just sits right on your back. And then from here, chest is lifted, okay, forces you to stay lifted, and then it's just a regular squat. Let's widen these legs well more than shoulder width this time, okay, change it up a little bit. So sit back and drive up. All right, so let's start with those shuffles and squat front raises, so make sure you have your weights close by for that.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Here we go, shuffles. To the front tap, to the back tap.
Round 1.
Quick feet, tap, tap. Okay, squat front raise. Whether you have a weight or not, you just need 1.
3, 2, 1.
Shoulder width, squat down, arms are up. They're straight. So it's slow and controlled. It's not a swing. Break. Back to shuffles. Here we go, shuffle. Quick, 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 tap, quick, quick, quick. Nice big movements. Really clear some space. Whether you're hitting the floor or not, maybe you're just marching, maybe you're just tapping, that's fine. Squat front raise. Here we go. Slow. Squeeze slow. Sit back through those hips. Weight goes in those heels at the bottom. Knees are staying behind those toes. Third time for shuffles. Halfway. Here we go. Come on, a little quicker. Hit and go. Hit and go. Only 1 more of those. 2 more sets of squats. Here we go. I really want you to tighten everything up at the top. Just like the Statue of Liberty. Everything gets real long and tight. You're squeezing from those heels up and into those hamstrings and glutes, through the back and up into those arms. Come on guys, last set of each. 40 seconds. Here we go. Come on, push off that thigh. Push off real quick. Last set, come on. That's it. No more of those. Here we go. Come on, tuck in those hips. Belly button up and into that spine the whole time. Come on, don't let that go. Woo. All right. One more Tabata. We'll take another quick break. We'll get into more core, long jumps, and back squats. Here we go. Big squat. Quick feet back. Big jump. Modify, let me show you. Puddle jump. Fast feet back. Okay? Or just step. Squat back. Or run back. Okay, back squats. We're staying low. Weights in between the shoulder blades or behind the neck. Chest is lifted. So wide legs. We're staying low. We're staying low. We're not coming up here. Driving through those heels. Keep the pressure low. Chest is lifted. Woo! Long jumps. Here we go. Remember your modifies, we don't quit. Maybe we puddle jump. Okay? Back squats. Weights controlled, tight. Chest is lifted. Wide squat. We're staying low. Driving through those heels. Hey, you don't have to have weight. Hands go right behind your head. You're still keeping the pressure, staying low. Driving through those heels. You got this, guys. Halfway on this one. Control that breathing. Here we go. Come on, land soft. Keep those knees safe. Squats. Weights back, chest is lifted, legs are wide. Come on, stay down here. Stay here with me. If you can't do any more, just hold. You're breathing. Drive through those heels, come on. Woo! That's a burner. Turn me too. That drink is coming. 40 seconds, guys. One more set of these long jumps. This is it. Modify. Big step and run. Big step and run. Come on, guys. Let's run out these legs. Last set of legs. Come on. This is your last set of squats. You got 2 more tabatas, but you don't have any more squats. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go ahead and grab a drink. You got a break here. Great job, everybody. All right, everybody gets a drink. We'll preview these last 4 moves. So 2 more tabatas, about 8 more minutes, and we'll be good, okay? So these last 2, I did try to incorporate a little bit more core work. You're always welcome to finish with some planks, Supermans at the end if you want to, but I just got 2 more. Tried to incorporate a little bit more core. The first one is burpees. Now you can do these again, I've previewed these before, as high or low of impact as you want. Okay, so whether you're going, keep it a nice narrow squat, and you come just out and in, and reach a lot of core, okay? So the second those legs go out and they go in, that's a crunch, and then a reach, extend. It's not all about crunching the core. It's also about elongating those muscles too, okay? So we've got burpees and skull crushers. Let me show you that. So you will actually be laying down on your back. You'll have one weight, if you've got it, okay? Elbows are staying pointed straight to the ceiling, and that weight lowers to the head, and then you press it up over. Lower down to the head, and then you press up, okay? Modify, okay, if you do have a band, okay, up around the upper part of your back, you're just gonna hold that right above the face, and you're just gonna lower and press. Lower and press. Again, those elbows stay right in above your face the whole time. The other 2 are side-to-side planks, okay? You're going to be in that high plank position, and those feet come up and meet the opposite elbow, and then they hop back. And then you switch sides and hop back. Now modify would just be step, touch, back, back. Step, touch, back, back. You're thinking core the whole time. And then the last one are hip thrusters. So if you've got a weight, that weight can sit right on your hips. Heels are tight, and you're just driving those hips up and down. So if your weight is sitting here, or perhaps you have a band, let me show you that. That's just gonna come right across those bottom parts of your hips. Hands are staying on the mat, and you're just driving up, pushing up through that band. So again, you can use it for that too. All right, so let's finish up. 4 minutes each Tabata roughly, so you got about 8 more minutes of work. We're gonna start with those burpees.
Welcome to Tabata. Here we go with 5.
So if you want more core cardio, you might be hitting the floor, belly's up. You might be jumping. You can do that sumo burpee. Legs come out wide, back, in, and then maybe you jack in the middle. Modify, step in, back and in, okay? All right, skull crushers. I'll do a couple with the weight and a couple with the bands. Weights are straight above the head. Hit that skull and press up. These arms are not moving. So from your shoulder to your elbow, nothing is moving. Just the weight, just those forearms. Now, burpees. Here we go. So this is sumo burpee, out wide, jack at the top. Traditional burpee, keeping those legs in close, jumping in the middle. Modify, you walk it out and walk it in. Reach. Okay, back to the skull crushers. I'm gonna show you the band. Make sure on those skull crushers too, you're always keeping that lower back pressed deep into that floor. Never arch, burpees. Also modify, if you're done with the floor work, triple pull squat and a reach. Triple pull squat, reach. You don't have to go all the way down to the floor. All right, back to those skull crushers. So right now, think about taking that lower back, pushing it into the floor, tightening up that core. Don't let it go. Core is tight. Elbows aren't moving. Lower to the head, push up. Burpees. Here we go, last time. Skull crushers. Last set here. Come on, lock those arms down. Elbows are pointed to the ceiling. Whew. Okay. Last time. Last Tabata. Those side-to-side plank jumps. Modify, step, touch. Step, touch. I think you need to be focusing on this oblique. Every time those feet come to the side, you're crunching. Hip thrusters. I'm gonna use the band. Right across that lower hip. Dig those arms in. You're driving up through those heels. Drive up, squeeze. So your shoulders are staying down, lock them down. Heels are positioned close to your rear. Planks. Again, tap if you need to. Come on, booty's not up. Keep it tucked under. Thrusters. Come on. Drive up as high as you can go. Drive up through those heels. Tighten that booty. 3, 2, 1. Back to those planks. Most sweaty. Come on, drive it back. Crunch it, explode back. thrusters. Come on, can you get up a little bit higher? Woo. 2 more 20s. I'm sweating all over the place. Planks. Hey, modify. If you can't do one more, you're holding. You're holding. You're squeezing those thighs, squeezing those hips, pressing that floor away. Come on, tuck those hips. That's it. 1 more 20. You got this. You can do anything for 20 seconds on your last tabata. Come on, you made it this far. You're not going to quit now. Come on, a little higher. Drive up and hold. Drive up. Woo. Take those knees, pull them into the chest. All right, let me turn this off. You guys did great today. You guys did great. Let's just hit just a quick cool down. We'll stretch here for a second. And we'll get out of here. All right, let's have a seat here. Okay, so a couple of things about the workout today. Again, you didn't have to have weights if you didn't need it. If you didn't have them, you didn't have to have them. Again, we did a lot with the bands today. These are awesome. Of course, they weigh close to nothing. You can take them with you anywhere if you're a traveler, if you know, vacation, which sounds pretty good about now. Easy to take with you, okay? If you're doing traditional weight stuff, if you got more than one, if you need more resistance, you can of course, you know, double these up, maybe use them for squats. Again, chest presses on the floor. Lots of stuff you can do with those. Look them up online. There's lots of stuff there. For the slider work today, whether you had official sliders, paper plates, plastic plates work great. Down here on the concrete, it didn't do so good, but that's always an option for you to add some of that in. So make sure you get a good cool down. You stretch out some of those muscles. Lots of glute work, quad work today. I hopefully you have a blessed day, and I thank you for tuning in. Have a good one.